All right, and that I believe we are live. Good time zone taters. Tonight, I'm continuing Daikatana. This being my third Daikatana stream, I ask myself, why katana? Why do I do this to myself? No, all joking aside, like, it actually is kind of fun to play this very interesting example of game design. I am noticing that, like, well, we're going to play it tonight. Whether or not I continue doing this on stream will depend on how interesting I find it, because like these first couple of worlds have been kind of neat. But this sort of like Greco-Roman world we're in now is kind of overstaying its welcome. If I'm having fun and I'm having something to talk about, not necessarily positive, it's just something to talk about, we'll keep going. Otherwise, that's about all I got, so let's get into it. Oh, I did, because I kind of got stuck at the end of last stream and couldn't figure out how to proceed, I have played for a couple of minutes further, but only to where I can progress again. So there was a locked gate. I figured out how to get past that locked gate. And now let's see what's on the other side of that locked gate. Yoink. All right. So we have one of our two sidekicks. I don't think we're supposed to have Superfly Johnson back. Probably. And let's see. In this Greco-Roman world, our weapons are razor blade frisbees, which, okay. A truly awful poison launcher. Like, it does a lot of damage, but the projectiles move at a snail's pace. Grenades. You know what grenades do. An interesting melee weapon. It's very slow, but it does an AoE, and it will hurt yourself. And then, basically a triple rocket launcher. The most conventional weapon in this entire game is a Poseidon's tripod rocket launcher. We got skeletons, we got centurions, we got harpies. All sorts of things we can fight. And I do have a level up point I can use, but... Oh, you know what? And I should also probably use the actual Daikatana. Oh, sorry. I slash him with a sword, and all she has to say is, watch where you're going. Skeleton. What the? What was even attacking me? I didn't see a monster. Hmm. Okay, that door don't open. So Daikatana does have a leveling system. As you can see, on the left side, I've leveled up power and vitality. Apparently those are the only two stats that really matter. And I do have a level up point I can use, but I'm trying to save it till we get into the next world so I can immediately power up power and vitality. Problem is, if I max out my XP gauge, which is that little 7 on the bottom HUD, points don't stack up. It's use them or lose them. So instead, that's why I'm trying to use the Daikatana a little bit more, because the Daikatana levels as well. Huh, that's the door we couldn't open just now. Suppose I could put points into speed or acrobatics. Those wouldn't be wasted. Where did you even come from, dude? Oh. Oh, there's a little speeder. You're here for once. Oh. Cat, thank you so much for resubscribing. Thank you for the support. 18 months. That is a year and a half, because I know how time works. Well, you are just in time for me to play through. In fact, oh, you might recognize this point of reference. I'm playing Daikatana. I'm sure. I'm sure our mutual acquaintance has a lot to say about that. Wasn't that the hyped up game that ended up being a turd? It is. This is, in fact, the game that was hyped up, ended up being a turd. I'm playing it because with a recent charity drive, it was a community goal. If they raise enough money, I would subject myself to this game. So here we are. It is a fascinating example in game design because, like, Sonia popped in for the first couple of streams, and I have to agree with her. This game is very ambitious. It tries a lot of things that are pretty bold and daring for its time, and it doesn't do a single one of them very well at all.
Did you hear something?
Just me slurping. Oh, that reminds me. Whenever I slurp in-game, I should actually drink some water. That's good water.
Hello?
Is that a water fountain? Haha. Yeah, so like every 3 or 4 levels, we travel to a new time period and locale. And one of the health pickups, like, the first world was like this cyberpunk dystopia world. And there are like large health stations that look like sci-fi crap. But in the Greco-Roman locale that we're in right now, it's a water fountain. Because, of course it is. Whoa, big speeder. Okay. Who's attacking me? Huh? Oh.
We've come too far to give up now. There must be some way to open these gates.
There's probably a switch.
Epsilon, Gamma, Iota, Sigma.
Oh, these are the sigils we've been collecting.
The tablets spell out the
Oh
word
god, I hope I
Atlantis.
have them all. I don't want to backtrack through this place.
It means shield in Greek. I wonder if it's some sort of warning.
Oh, wait. So I just want to point out that our character, subtly named Hero, happens to be able to read the... I guess reading the Greek alphabet isn't that weird. I wouldn't know this meant Aegis. You must have part of the Aegis key. God damn it. We have all but the first key. Of course. Okay. Oops. Yeah. So this level is particularly sprawling, and I don't want to have to backtrack through the entire goddamn thing, and I bet that's the level ending right there through the gate. I'm going to do a quick looky up to see where is the Aegis key. Daikatana, Aegis key location. Okay. Here you grab the A key. No. Shoot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna make a save right here. Oh, I hear a power-up. Oh, I bet it's behind. Go away. Ah. That heartbeat is indicative of a power-up, but I don't know where it is. I guess I don't really need it. Is there something down here we can look at? Oh, holy crap-oly, I am getting raided by TP. TP, good to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Let's see, you were playing Rogue City. I would like to get your thoughts on it, because I enjoyed the hell out of that game. Anyway, for those of you raiding in with TP who don't know me, I am Rekujira, Lalafell Papoto, and Punmeister Extraordinaire. I do variety gaming, I do some live 2D rigging, I do some Gunpla stuff, and right now I have lost a bet, so I'm playing Daikatana. And I just started for the evening and I'm already annoyed at something. Ow! Ah! Yes, of course, customary. It's been pretty good so far, like throwing things in the... Now, for instance, the best weapon in the game is throwing stuff. It is so satisfying every time. Give me. I actually have a couple of good clips where, like, I murdered a guy with a chair. And, well, sorry. Let me rephrase that. I threw a chair at a guy. The guy disintegrated. He just despawned from the level. That was glorious.
I can't leave without Makiko.
Oh, also had a little bit of getting people punchies. Yeah. Yeah, you can give people punchies in that game. Okay. So I have one theory as to where the missing piece might be. I'm going to try to fiddle around with this for a few minutes, but if I don't find it quickly, I'm just going to cheat code ahead. Because ain't nobody got time for that.
I can't leave without Makiko.
Oh my god. Come here. Okay, now where would that A key be? Basically just going around and look at wherever I have not explored. That's not it. Oh wow. I say oh wow because, like, I'm moving forward and I can't get out of the water. I cannot get out of the water. Nor is there any place, like, under the water that I'm supposed to go. So I am just trapped. Okay, well, this is why we saved our game. So when in doubt, do not follow the words of Death Clock. Do not go into the water. You may live there. You may die there. Okay, you know what? I do not want to wander aimlessly. Ah, I found a grenade. Nope, it's not here. I remember this part. Okay, another water fountain. Okay, I'm gonna consult a guide real quick because I ain't wasting time on this. Daikatana, Aegis, A key location. Doing a Google. Okay, someone can't find the E key. Someone can't find the G key. Let's see. Ah, Sky, good to see you. I am stuck on Daikatana, and I'm debating, do I try to find the thing, or do I just cheat code to the next level? I'm debating doing the cheat code, if I'm being completely honest. Oh. What the? Oh, nope, this is where I'm supposed to be. Whee! Donk. This is by far the largest level in the game, which means there's a lot of ground to cover. And I'm kind of just wandering aimlessly right now, but that's okay. Wait, have I? Ow. I don't recall that Ah! A dude we haven't killed. Maybe that means there's something we haven't found yet. Nope. Okay, this is that water trap I just found. Give me. Okay, is there something over this way? Okay. Ammo for a weapon I don't like. This is a... Maybe we can zip through the tower again? So I am finding some... Oh, wait, nope. We already took care of that one. Okay, and this is going back into the temple area we've explored before. At least movement is very quick. Okay. Gold armor. Wait, this is a door that I can't traverse. Have I been through here before? Okay, that's a switch I've already hit. Why can't I go through that gate? Shit. Where do I go now? Is that John Romero's face on a pot? That would not be out of turn. Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Alright, so what are my options here? Because I don't want to go looking through a video guide right now, not on stream. I wonder, do I have a save set up with cheat codes? I do. Okay, so I want to go to E2M5. Let me check one thing real quick. Okay, map. E2M4E, okay. Ah! Ah! I just realized I made a tactical error here. Well, I am in bitch end. Okay. That didn't quite work. Okay. So what I'm wrestling with right now is the problem in that I can just use cheat codes to warp maps, but when you spawn into a new map and doing a cheat code, you don't have your sidekicks with you, and you can't progress the game if you don't have your sidekicks, so you can easily get soft locked. Okay, that code works. Checking something. Let's see. Nope, that's not a thing. Working on something. Okay, just out of curiosity. Nope, that's not it. Damn it. Okay, fine. I'll look up one more guide on how to find this stupid key I'm missing. Acropolis guide. Okay. Spider pool key. That's the one I've got. That's kind of lame. It's like you get a train ticket and... Oh, let me pull that back up. And you leave your companions at the station. Yeah. So one thing I could do is... So I am actually running a fan patch on this game right now. Patch 1.3, which actually makes the game literally playable. The game, part of what gave this game such a bad reputation is the player AI, the sidekick AI was so bad that they would get stuck on the geometry and like blow themselves up with their own weapons half the time. The game was unplayable. But in this fan patch, they do have an option that lets you just not have sidekicks. You can progress the game. And since they're honestly kind of a liability, I think that's what I'll do. Okay. Okay, no sidekicks. All right. Yep. Turn on cheats. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to warp back to that map that I was on just now. Do one thing. Blah, blah, blah. The fuck? Let's try that again. Okay, now I have to let the cutscene load in. Come on. Okay. E2, 2M5, or E. Okay. We've got that set up. Let me go ahead and build out a kit so I can actually like survive a hit. Boost. Okay. Okay, there's our stats. And okay, Daikatana. Should have had these ready in advance. I apologize for the delay, folks. Okay, weapon give 1 through 10. Okay, let's save this. Okay, now we go. Ammo. A skeleton. Bonk. The one thing that I can't do with this very easily this way is I don't know if there's a cheat code to actually level the Daikatana back up, but that's fine. One last thing. Okay. Bonk. Oh, here's one of the keys. Okay, that was the S key. But, whee! But instead, we'll just fly through to where I was just now. And once we're actually at a point where I can progress, then I'll turn off cheats. Okay, we were up here. Oh, hey! Quit it. Okay, it was this way. Okay, we have to hit that switch down there. Who's attacking me? Stupid speeders. That is one of the most confounding things about the enemy design in this game. There are so many little enemies that are just tiny little guys that are impossible to see until they've killed you already. And there are a lot of enemies like that. Like those awful mosquitoes. Those are probably the worst offender, if I'm being honest. Okay. Get back up in the air. Yup. Bonk. Like, this hammer is an interesting weapon because it's crazy powerful, but it's so slow. I don't know how viable it actually is. Although the AoE is quite nice to deal with all those speeders. Skeleton. Bonk. Schlorpin. Still Schlorpin. Another weird design choice. Why did he... Oh god! Thank you, I will in fact do that thing. No, more speeder. Bonk. Okay.
We've come too far to give up now. There must be some way to open these gates.
Yep, I know. Okay. So, all of that was set up so I could do this. I am now through the gate. Aha!
It's incredible, isn't it?
That's an understatement. Never in a million years did I imagine I'd one day be setting foot on the Parthenon while it was still in its heyday. Still, I sense something unpleasant about this place.
Unpleasant?
Really? Something unpleasant.
What do you mean?
I don't know. It's just a...
Is she aware that she's in Daikatana? Is that why it feels
I'm sure
unpleasant?
we'll find out soon enough.
Okay. Ooh. Oh yeah, cutscene.
Wonder who she is. Looks like some sort of goddess.
I think it's supposed to be Athena. Amazing how lifelike she looks. Almost as if she'd been frozen in place.
Oh god, I think I know what that shield was warning us about.
What?
We have to get out of here.
Why? What is it?
Didn't Perseus use a mirrored shield to defeat the Gorgons? This must be one of the lairs of Medusa, the witch.
Who turned her enemies.
Do we have to fight Medusa?
Let's keep moving.
We have to fight Medusa. In our first-person shooter game, which at this point we really only have... We don't have a gun. We have a staff that shoots rockets, but we don't actually have a gun. This is a weird game. Clonk. Bonk. Ow. It still boggles my mind how so many of the weapons in this game actually hurt yourself. Ooh, a mystic eye. I like that when it was the ending theme of Escaflowne.
The Eye of Zeus. May its awesome might guide you to victory against the treacherous Medusa.
Fancy. Earworm summoned. Yeah. Oh, earworm is in the song. Excuse me, I thought you were... Another thing that baffles me about this game is how consistently awful the sound design is. Yeah, that song was rather catchy. Oh, speeder. I do need to see if there's a way we can reclaim our progress on the Daikatana itself. Because once you build it up, it's actually really powerful. Because until then, it's a steaming pile of crap. Armor. Saving that. Whee! Wait, what's attacking me? Oh, there's a thing up there. Die. Katana. Oh, another slurp. Wait for it. Okay, good enough. Okay. I did read that we ought to save our Eye of Zeus ammo for the actual boss. So I'm going to do that. Oh, this is acid that I'm standing in. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to take the respawn and get my health back. Come on. Worth it. Okay. Oh, okay, trident ammo. How are you not dead? There we go. Bonk. Where do I go now? Ah, doorway. Yeah, and our basic weapon in this locale is a frisbee. Which, I mean, it worked well enough in, what was that game? Rygar? No, that was a disc armor. That was totally different. Totally different. Yeah, tiny little enemies that blend into the environment perfectly. Not good design. In a game full of weird design decisions, that's certainly one of them. Okay, this is the top of the entry room we were in a moment ago. Ooh, a secret. Yeah, I thought I saw a little speeder. Hey, heart power up. You're energized by the golden soul. Hooray. What? And that drops us back off in the vault. You know what? We've got one of these weapons. Cool. Mystic Eye. Okay, let's prep the hammer. Bonk. Bonk. The hammer is crazy powerful, but it also hurts you quite a lot. Ooh, armor. Ah. Okay, more trident ammo, more schlorp. Yeah, why don't these things refill faster? That's annoying. Okay, I'm gonna check one thing real quick. Daikatana set weapon power. Okay. There's a cheat code specifically to get the ultimate gas hands, which is sort of a bonus weapon in the first locale, but I never actually found it. Even the basic discus does pretty good damage. Okay. What else are we looking for? Guess I'm trying to see if there's a code I can use to power the Daikatana back up, but there doesn't seem to be one. I guess I'll have to do it the old-fashioned way. By cutting a bunch of shit. Poison antidote. What the hell did I do with that? Hey, buddy. Frisbee. Oh, do we have to swim through the poison? Is that a thing they're gonna make us do in this game? Okay, something is attack. Oh, you're doing it. It's you, jerk. Okay. Noticing a pattern here, folks? Okay. Okay, let's quick save. And I bet I'm going to need to use these poison antidotes, and I don't know the buttons for that, actually. Next HUD, LK. Okay. I don't know what that sound means. Oh. So it automatically uses it. That's interesting. It's not empty. Why are we... Ah, whatever. Alright. Oh, those are snakehead things. I was like, why do they have giant red mustaches? That's just confusing. That is such a weird choice. You need a poison antidote to swim around underwater. I mean, it's not water, it's poison, but that is so weird. Oh well, that's okay. Okay, more trident ammo. Trident tips. You know, just use the tip. Just the tip, it's fine. Haha, innuendo. Okay, save the schlorp. Quick save. Oh, okay, let's get the... Nope, not that one. There we go. What is that? Some kind of power-up. Ah, maximum attack speed. Oh! That actually makes this weapon sort of useful. Okay, maybe it's worth putting a couple of points into that. Oh, and that's it. Power up running out. Okay, oh, speeder. Stupid little speeder. Not a fan of speeders. Especially when they're really small and blend in with the floor. Oh. What is she doing? Oh, okay, now she's aggroed. There we go. This weapon reminds me of something you'd find in like an Elder Scrolls, like trying to use a staff in Elder Scrolls. Which is to say, it's not good shooter combat. Oh. Oh, it prevents us from getting poisoned by our own weapon. That's nice. I am protected by silver armor. Hooray. Okay, now what do I do? Ah, a switch. Wait, is this back where we started? Yeah, this is the way we came. Okay, what about this way? There we go. Things we haven't killed yet. That's a good sign. Okay, I just want to demonstrate. The Daikatana is a weird weapon. I am holding down mouse 1, and it's attacking at random intervals. Ow! Now, as you level the weapon up, like, the wait time between attacks is shortened, but, like, it's not like if you click the weapon, it attacks. You click the weapon and, I don't know, pray? Okay, so it looks like even at low levels, it does pretty decent damage. Just the attack patterns are erratic. More slurping. Well, so I've been debating making the investment and buying a stream deck. Ah, good call, TP. Wait a minute. Why does the compositing look so weird when, Notice a weird black outline, during that hydrate redeem. Let me tinker with one thing real quick. Let me test that myself. Where is it? Oh, it's on cooldown. Eh, we'll see what happens next time. But, the reason I'm kind of debating that is I would like to have more buttons available, and I'm just using an old smartphone with Touch Portal, which Touch Portal is basically like a Stream Deck, but it's not Elgato. It's Stream Deck for a mobile phone, but it's finicky and kind of unreliable. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about. Oh, speeder. Go away. Chopping up little dudes with a big sword. Oh, that's a power-up over there, but do I want to go in the drink for it? Oh, there's 2 power-ups. Let's see what we got. Power. Oh boy. Boy, it sure would have been nice to have those power-ups in a place where they'd be useful. Hey, buddy. Oh, well, that's okay. Yep. Oh, that is an ammo pickup. I'm just going to wait for that to pop. Or not. Okay, we got ammo. Attack. There we go. Can I hop over that? Yeah. Oh, there's 2 health stations here. Which, given that we have to swim through some poison next, probably gonna need those. Okay. I'm gonna save this other one for the return trip. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's a Medusa. Oh, I got turned to stone. Okay. I think I'm supposed to use this here. Reku getting rocked. Ayo, ayo. Okay, now what I want to know is what is the countermeasure here? Because I can't just... There's nowhere to go. There's nowhere to break line of sight. Wait, I got something. Let me try again. Okay, maybe I just have to just rush her. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh! It actually worked!
Here, look.
Amazing. The sword must be absorbing whatever residual mystical energies remained in Medusa's body after her death. I wonder if... Oh no.
Oh no, Superfly!
Oh, at least we know what happened to him.
I got stoned. Oh, that's convenient. Just unstoning gas. That's just a thing you can do in this
It's
game.
good to see you. We feared the worst.
Believe me, so did I. Getting stuck in a state of living death isn't exactly my idea of a fun time.
I don't know, it didn't seem to bother anybody in Dr. Stone. I'm gonna have to fight all these statues. Oh, hey, buddy. Might be a good chance to actually level the weapon. Come on. Okay. Chop, chop. Okay, got more trident ammo. Oh. Okay, once I clear this part, I do want to backtrack real quick and redo that Medusa fight, because I might have a bit.
We've lingered here long enough. Time to find Mishima and give him his comeuppance.
And how do you propose we do that?
I got a sword.
Daikatana was charged enough by the energy it absorbed from Medusa to open up a time portal.
So what's the problem? Give it a shot.
I've never tried anything like this before. I'm not sure how to summon the sword's mystical properties. Maybe if I...
As primitive as these cutscenes are by today's standards, like, this actually was kind of an impressive deal back in the... around 1999, 2000 or so. I'm not saying it's good, I'm saying it's an impressive effort. Whoa, space-time.
Mishima.
Misguided fools. Did you really think it would be that easy to escape my notice? With time as my ally, nothing shall stand in the way of my plans for world domination.
I like how he looks like a character out of Dynasty Warriors.
Of all the self-serving drivel.
Nice try, hero. But your control over the Daikatana's mystical properties is limited at best. And no mere novice is going to take down a master.
Don't bet on it, Mishima. Your own arrogance will be your downfall.
We'll see about that.
And now we go through another time portal.
Where are we now?
I'm sorry, guys. I underestimated Mishima's control over the Daikatana.
Pretty dismal place. It's cold, too. Damn cold.
Is that a village over there?
Looks pretty pretty.
Did we land in Skyrim?
Like something out
Is
of the
this an Elder
pages.
Scrolls?
Damn. Looks like our little jaunt through the time stream used up the sword's charge. We're stuck here.
Hey, we're not beat yet, kid. As long as we're alive and kicking, we still got a chance.
I've heard some people say they actually like this locale, this part of the game.
Popping up to help us recharge the sword in this place.
Then we'll have to find someone who can.
Okay, so let us make a new save. Okay, I believe my quick save. Okay, it's back a little further than I intended, but let me see if I can retrace that real quick. In fact, let me just power through with the... Oh, it's right here. Okay. What the... What killed me? Okay, let me try this. Can we kill her without the thing of Zeus? Yep. Go ahead and kill me. I messed up the bit. Okay. How do I want to do this? I died. Oh, you know what? Yes. Sorry. That does count as a death. I may be trying to set up a bit, but I still died. So thank you for keeping me honest. Let's see. How do I want to phrase this? Oh. I tried to fight Medusa, but I was too busy getting stoned. Was that worth it? I don't know. Ow. Thank you. Okay. Let me actually load the thing. We already... Yeah, but I wanted to use my zoom in button. Ow. That's fair. I deserve that. Oh, let me check one thing. Oh, the Daikatana is already level 6. That's about what it was with the game before I reset it. You can see I got the zoomies. That took me a second, TP. I did get the zoomies. Well played, sir. Ow. Oh god! Ow! Ow! Oh god! Ow! Ow! Fuck. Thank you. Ow. Oh, can I go in? Ah, there's a house. Oh no! Rats! Rats spotted. I acquired the bolter. Ooh. Oh, it's a crossbow gun. And now for something no one expected. Yep. Yep. Them's my feet. TP, you spent the points, you get to see my feet. Look at these feet. Woody, 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 woody. Ow. Thank you. Okay. Oh, oh, there's a thing. Was that... Did that kill it? It's one bolt and it's dead? Okay. Ah, there's the door. Could it be? Do we finally have a decent normal weapon in this game? Feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Oh, of course this is damaging water. Why wouldn't it be? Can we get out of here? Nope, this is a death trap. Of course it is. Ah! Why are we still taking damage? We are out of the water. Weird. I think we finally have a normal pistol in this game. Oop. I mean, it's not a hit scan weapon, but... Ah! Okay. Oh wait, it's a new world. We can actually level up our primary stats a little more. Oh, where'd you come from? Oh, they're literally coming up out of the ground. Oh, I'm about to die. Okay. I'm not dead yet. Ah, health flasks. Okay, so do enemies spawn at set points, or do they just permanently come out of the ground? Because if they come permanently, then that's going to be a problem. The silver claw. We get a claw weapon. And I wonder, is that supposed to be better or worse than the Daikatana? The Claw! Wait a minute, are we Dr. Claw from Inspector Gadget? Okay, this is actually a cool detail. The damage decal for this are claw marks on the wall. That's actually kind of cool. No, because you lack the fluffy white cat. Well, I don't know. Maybe we get the fluffy white cat. I haven't beaten this game. Maybe the reveal is we are actually Dr. Claw all along. Thor's Hammer Armory. Okay. Wait a minute. You actually have a cat. Oh yeah, you're Dr. Claw. Yes, in fact, Rusty check. She is currently curled up in her circle bed. She's been fussy about her meals today, but that's nothing new, really. The Dragon Claw. Oh, we can level up. Okay, so far this claw seems more powerful than the Daikatana, and that's weird. Let's level up our power. There we go. Okay, I keep hearing that beating heart of a power-up, but I don't know where it is. Is it upstairs, maybe? Ooh. What the fuck was that? The bolts. Oh, the barrels contain, barrels might contain equipment. Okay, good to know. Oh, okay. I do find it weird that there's such an emphasis on melee attacks in a shooter game. But whatever. Okay. Coming from my left. Alright, so it's like in this cabinet. Is there like a hidden switch or something? No idea. Moving on. Chopping up barrels. Oh, these are destructible. Okay, maybe I have to just break those barrels up top. Ooh. Okay, a power-up. A power-up is nice, but is that something I need right now? Oh well, whatever. Okay, what time is it? Oh, I've been at this for a little while. I should probably take a break in a minute. Oh. He just exploded into smoke. Okay. Oak. Ladder. Black adamant armor. Oh, that's right. We're in a different locale now, so the armor is themed differently. Okay. So I think now we can proceed. Okay. Before we go into the church, I'm going to save my game and take a brief break. I'll be back in a couple of minutes. And I'm back. Okay, wait for my game source to catch up again. There we go. Oh. This pathway over here, is the church optional? Oh, more dudes. Chop, chop, chop. Okay, now the Daikatana is actually leveled. It's usable. Oh, we got flying dudes. What was that game called? The bolt gun here kind of reminds me of I think it was Painkiller. Oh, cutscene. Hey, our friendos are here.
Those things give me the creeps.
Oh, I bet they were with us all along if we had sidekicks turned on.
Ever hear of the bubonic plague? Stuff's highly contagious. Whole damn village seems to be infested. So
Wait
watch
a minute.
yourselves.
Point taken.
Who's there?
A monk is just hiding behind
My
something?
name is Masudi. I mean you no harm, I swear it.
Then why were you hiding?
Like you, I was seeking refuge from the buboids.
The
Are you strangers to this
bluebirds.
region?
Yes. We come from a faraway land.
Never have I seen such a weapon as this. Magnificent craftsmanship. I suspect magic had
I'm
had
sorry,
its
but like,
creation.
this guy's whole face looks like a giant
Still sense
sphincter.
the sword's latent power. Are you some sort of mystic warriors?
I guess you could say that.
I forgot what his name was, but I'm going to call him Assface.
Of a noble nature?
I suppose so. We're out to overthrow an evil tyrant. Unfortunately, we can't reach him until we find a way to recharge our sword.
I see. Then perhaps there's a way that you can help my village, and we can help you in return.
How so?
You can wait. You can charge a magical sword.
10th in the Gareth bloodline, and one of the most revered and respected rulers in our realm. For many years, we prospered under the good king's rule. But as you can see, our land is now festering with the taint of a dreadful disease.
He said
The
taint.
hideous plague has corrupted the very souls of my people. What was once a fruitful, peaceful village is now home to a legion of rotting corpses and the walking dead. The one responsible for this madness
Pretty sure the bubonic
is a
plague
powerful
didn't cause
necromancer
zombification.
from his lair
I'm going to leave that to the historians and the pathologists to determine, but I don't think that's what the bubonic plague did.
Army of the damned.
That's awful. Why hasn't your king done anything to stop him?
Alas, poor King Gareth has gone insane. A former paladin, he long ago lost all reason and went completely mad.
I don't
He's no longer a paladin, he's a
drove him over the edge.
jerkadin.
His family. You see, the plague transformed his beloved wife and child into witless beasts, forcing the king to burn them alive. Consumed by grief, he smashed the purifier against
Excuse
their
me.
gravestones, shattering the weapon into 7 pieces.
Purifier?
Forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. The Purifier is a holy sword forged by Gareth's ancestors many generations ago. It is said to possess
Wait.
unspeakable amounts of magic.
I'm sorry, I'm just noticing, like,
Such power
for graphics of this
can
era,
easily be broken,
Superfly's got a pronounced butt.
temporarily severed. If the Purifier were ever recovered, it could be used to defeat Nar for all time, and perhaps even restore the king's sanity. Well aware of the sword's potential, Nar scattered the 7 shards throughout the king's castle and surrounding lands. To make matters worse, he used his own dark magic to ally himself.
More
with
polygons
the
on the
king.
butt than on the hair.
His family was deliberately infected with the plague by parting.
I mean, in Superfly's case, I would kind of hope
In
so.
his futile search for the fictitious killer, the desperate monarch grew even more despondent, becoming oblivious to the fact that the people under his rule were either all dead or dying in droves from the same plague that had claimed his wife and child.
And now you want us to find the pieces of this purifier?
Well, the way I see it, it may be the only hope you have of ever finding sufficient energy to charge your own sword.
He may be right. What do you guys say?
Doesn't look like we've got much choice.
Agreed. Let's get to it.
Fine. Where do we start?
Look beyond the mountain pass. But be forewarned that you may encounter some dangerous sorcerers before
You know,
reaching
dangerous
King Garth.
sorcerers. A totally normal thing to have in a Norse village.
Anything else?
Actually, yes. You'll have to locate 3 special keystones in order to open the village gates.
Special? In what way?
The keystones were carved in 3 distinct shapes. A trigon, a hexagon, and a quadrangle. One piece is said to be sleeping with the undead. The other is being held by a
We get to
dragon.
fight a dragon.
And the third was placed in the cellar of the very church we're now standing in. Unfortunately, I barricaded the entrance to the cellar some years ago. I'm afraid it's inaccessible. There's supposed to be another way to get down there, but for the life of me, I
Excuse me,
can't
suddenly yawning a
remember
bit.
how. I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Musilde. We won't fail you. If there's some sort of secret passageway to the cellar hidden here somewhere, we'll find it.
Okay, cutscene over. Is this supposed to be... Is this supposed to be the barricade? Because there's like 4 of us. We could just clear this. Oh well. There I go, using my brain meats. Wait, who would lay out their sanctuary like this? Because there's no pulpit or anything. Whatever. Whee! What? Ow. I bet there's something up on the top of this building. And try to find it. That's not the way. Why do they keep turning into powder? I guess they've got a timed lifespan. Okay, I'm gonna try going up that tower again. Ah. Come on. Okay, let's do. Oh. Here we go. Whoa. Ah, there it is. Aha! I am energized by the golden soul. This doesn't actually help me much because there's nothing to fight. Yep. Can't get through there. Is there another way I'm supposed to get through there? No, that gate must be the way. Excuse me. Oh, you can just open the gate. Okay, there's a flying bastard. There, got him. Doink.
Door won't open.
That one won't open. Huh. Okay, one of these has a distinctly more detailed texture than the others. And the bolter. Am I supposed to shoot something?
Won't budge.
Hmm. Oh, it did open with one of them. Okay. Not sure what I did, but it worked. Ooh, a sarcophagus. Okay, and here's the cat claws in case we didn't get them already. Ooh. I found a secret stairway. Is that a switch? Nope. What the? Oh, a thing. Okay, that looks like a pit of death. Okay, the jumping tolerance is... Well, this is my life. These are my choices. Oh, since I died, everybody take a moment and say good bot in chat, because Sari just caught a spammer. I know I say this about once every stream, but if any of you stream and want a anti-spam, anti-hate raid, whatever solution, I've never been the target of a hate raid yet, knock on wood. But as far as spam and whatnot, Sari just works. Painless. Fire and forget. I know it's not the only solution, but it's one I would recommend. A shard of the purifier. Ooh. Okay, so the crux of this series of levels is I need to go through and collect all the shards and the, It's freaking things. And the 3 woodjitters, technical term, to open the town gates. Ah, okay. Cool, I got the Hex Keystone. Do well. Oh, max health. Okay, cannot survive the lava pit. Probably. Okay, so... Okay, is there another switch we can use to open that other gate? Because that power armor would be nice to have. Maybe the switch is inside the building. nothing else in here. Yup. Yup. No, we've already explored, but... Skeleton. Another skeleton. Okay, nothing else in here. Probably. I guess if really the only thing back there is the armor, then it's okay. Alright, so there's a hidden... There's supposed to be another way to get into the church basement. How else can we get into the church basement? This looks like a barricade or something. Okay, that won't open it. Nothing outside again? Because I guess really the only other place to start looking is the elsewhere in the village. Which we could certainly do, but it feels a bit aimless. But down we go. Yeah, let's go looking throughout the town. Thing is, we already looked around the town, and I don't know if there just wasn't anything to find, or if these shards spawn after you have that cutscene. Okay, the only thing here was an armor that we got. A Dragon Claw Inn. Because we already looked around these places. We check all these doors. Nope, nothing that I can tell. Nope, nothing here. That's the church. Okay, we just explored this room again. Oh, a dragon. Okay, so there's parts of this town we haven't explored yet. Maybe? And I am getting raided by... rat. Okay. And of course, everyone brought cheese. Good evening, everyone. Those of you coming in with rat, I am Rekujira, Palalafel Papado and Punmeister Extraordinaire. I do variety gaming, I do live 2D rigging sometimes, I do Gunpla sometimes, and tonight I am continuing my playthrough of continuing my playthrough of Daikatana. Be right there, dog is okay but needs a hug. No, Rat, whatever you gotta do. If you need to tend to your little buddy, by all means do that. If you need to raid and run, I totally understand. Let's see. Oh yeah, you were playing Dwarf Fortress. When you get back, let me know how that went. Because I've never played Dwarf Fortress, but I have seen you play it. I think I saw you playing it with, someone. Ow, God, ow, God, ow, ow. You know what? For not acknowledging the spin, I deserve that. Thank you, Giselle.
Or maybe some Magna.
And the manga mode. Whoop. Just hitting all them buttons. Okay, last time we opened one of these boxes, it exploded. Okay, this one did not explode, thankfully. For those of you not familiar with Daikatana, this is a first-person shooter that came out around 2000 or so, and it was notorious because it's not very good. It's really not very good. Oh God, ow, spinning. Blech. And it also had a pretty infamous marketing campaign in that there was a big magazine ad that got run a bunch where it said, John Romero will make you his bitch. That ad has not aged well. Wasn't this also a development hell game? Yes, it was. I think this is technically running on, they changed engines while making this game at least once. And they almost did it twice. Like, I think they wanted to switch to Unreal, but they'd already ported from Quake 1 to... yes, greetings from inside, Rat. I hope outside is pleasant where you are. Where I am, it's already dark. But yeah, this game was in development hell, and I was talking about this with some people in chat recently when I first started this playthrough. I will give this game credit. This game is ambitious. It tries a lot of things. You travel between different locales, and all of them have differently. You told Brent he said the line. Yes, he did. Yes, I did say the line. And in every locale you go to, there's a completely different set of weapons. There's a completely different set of enemies. There's kind of a different... There's even a different schema of level design. But the problem is, Taters... I don't know how to put this delicately. It's all bad. All of the things they tried, they are all bad. Not now... Well, I should also... be clear, I am playing this with a fan patch that was written that makes the game playable. And I don't mean playable as in oh, the game is buggy and but it's no, there are so many factors built into this game normally that are unfun. One feature I have turned off is you have NPC allies that will fight with you. The problem is, if they die, it's a game over. And they have the survival instinct of... What do I want to use here? What turn of phrase do I want to use here? They have... okay, here's a bit dated. Here's a very specific reference that I know at least two of you will get. They have the survival instinct of a Dragoon main on Final Fantasy XIV, circa A Realm Reborn. Why did I frame things that way? That's point of reference makes sense to three people. But anyway, your allies would blow themselves up all the time and die. So that wasn't cool. So I actually have the sidekicks just turned off entirely, because even though with this fan patch they won't have that problem, I basically got stuck and had to cheat code to get to the next level. And while I was asking, you know what? I'm corrupting this game playthrough anyway. Why not turn off one of the most unfun things? So I did. Let's see. Ambitious but unwise. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I can applaud the ambition. And at least make something interesting to talk about for a while. But, yeah. I would say this game hasn't aged well, but it was never good. Chop. Another thing that's baffling, Saints preserve us from escort quests. Yeah, that's basically it. The entire game, at least as originally designed, was just one giant fetch quest. Sorry, escort quest. It's like you also have to get weapons for your allies because they don't start with anything. You have to manage their ammo. Much of that was smoothed over for the in the fan patch, but still, I will give him credit. He had big ideas, but every single element needed more time in the oven.
Won't budge.
Okay, what am I supposed to do here? Because if I jump in the river, I will die. We found this out earlier in stream. I remember this being one of those games that was in dev almost as long as Duke Nukem Forever, had a AAA budget, and released a resounding 1.5s out of 10s. Yeah, that's basically the story, Elmarin. And it also makes an interesting example because the developer and publisher of this was, at least I think they were also the publisher, Ion Storm, which, if you know your game history, was also the studio that developed and published Deus Ex. One of... Many critics hold that up to be one of the greatest PC games of all time. I don't have the knowledge and vocabulary to consider myself a game critic, but I will say Deus Ex is my second favorite game of all time. And I've considered playing that on stream. So the same studio that produced one of the most, like, critical darlings in all of gaming also produced this smoking turd. Do it. I probably am going to, Rat. I love Deus Ex and I've been wanting to revisit it. I'm going to give it a little bit of time, though, because I believe someone else I know who's streaming is just about to start playing it, and I don't want to seem like I'm stealing their thunder. Romero himself was also involved in a few things. I have no doubt, but I don't immediately know what you're alluding to. Okay, so now I'm trying to search this village, trying to find, like... Oh, you know what? Yes, that is an important bit of background. John Romero is id Software alumni, so he worked on a little indie title you may have heard of called Doom, as well as the Quake series, at least Quake 1. I don't know if he worked on Quake 2. Oh, wait. Oh, can I jump over to... Ah, maybe I'm supposed to look around over here. Where the frick is this thing? I'm trying to collect 2 sets of MacGuffins right now, and there is no guidance on how to retrieve any of them. So I have no idea where I'm supposed to be going right now. Oh, we're back at the armory. Okay, I've been here before. Maybe I gotta break stuff? I heard a noise. Doom, yeah. I actually played through, not Doom 1, but Doom 2 pretty recently. Holy crap-oli, and that is 3 raids in one night. That might be a new record, Taters. Good evening, Raiders. I am, let's see. Oh, Mallory, hey! Oh, you're playing Pathologic. Cool, cool, cool. I know you've been working on that for a while. Raiders coming in with Mallory. I am Rekujira, Lalafel Papoto and Punmeister extraordinaire. I do variety gaming, I do Gunpla stuff, I do live 2D rigging, and tonight I am continuing part 3 of I Lost a Bet, and I'm playing Daikatana. Once again, I am stuck and I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Up! People firing off all the redeems right now. So, I'm gonna drink some water first. Thank you for the hydrate redeem, Toxan. It's been a little while. Oh god, ow, 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 my brain, ow, ah, calculus. What's calculus? I don't know, I just forgot. Actually, the joke there, Taters, is I never had to take calculus. so I can't forget what I didn't know. Ha ha ha! The pixel effect is so neat. Oh, thank you, Mallory. Yeah, I've had a lot of fun setting up the various... Oh god! Ow, 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 ow! Setting up the various, I lost my train of thought, which is appropriate, because I've taken blunt force trauma in the past 5 minutes. Setting up the various vis effect whatnots. I think the pixelization effect I do through OBS, although I know VTube Studio has its own native, pixelizer? Is that a word? It is now. Oh, maybe we can knock those memories back in place. Oh no! Reku is Samwise Ganji Potato Satan. If so, ow god, ow, 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 ow.
And there was much rejoicing.
Would you rather be boiled, mashed, or stuck in a stew? Oh god, oh fuck, ow, ow, ah. Okay, I need to start keeping... I'm gonna start keeping a tally of how many times I get hit with a potato in a given stream. I'm putting this on my idea board right now. Let's see. Count spuds for each stream. Adding that to my idea board. Thank you for the inspiration. Let's see. What was I saying? Oh, yeah, Samwise Gamgee. Boil them, mash them, or stick them in a stew. I'm gonna have to say stick them in a stew, because we're not particular as to what kind of stew, and thus there are so many options and varieties there. We're making mashed potato, we're just hash browning things out. I hit the wrong button. That's why the rim shot was delayed. But things are looking pretty starch. For I can't believe these puns. Thank you all so much for participating in this bit. I am glad people are enjoying the potato pun. They're taught to be a law against it. Ah, the dunk tank. Okay, curious. So, I have no idea what's going to happen here. So, I don't know if the dunk tank is going to work with me in potato form, so let's find out together. All right, dunk tank. It does not work. Okay. So, Ratmost, I'm going to refund your points right now because googly eyes do not work with final form. And once I return to my regular potato-y self, I will do the dunk tank. First things first, let me refund those points. Reward rescue. Where is it? Googly eyes. Oh, where are they? Why can't I find... Oh, here we are. Wrong page. One moment. Okay. Okay, Rat, you should have your points back. Russet. Actually, I'm more of a fan of Yukon Gold. Russet is very good in soups and stews, but outside of that, they tend to kind of just get kind of dissolve-y and don't... They melt down pretty easily, which can be good for some recipes, but not others. Okay, taters, I am frickin' lost. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing right now. So... I've walked around this town like 4 times, and I can't find a way to progress. So I'm gonna go back to the church. And I'm gonna do a little something. Have we tried yielding to the old gods? I mean, we are in like a Norse locale, so that might actually work. Let's see, my prime taters are sweet. And rate? I don't quite know what that is, Yokus. Sweet potatoes are good. I like sweet potatoes. Okay, just in the interest of knowing if this is where I'm supposed to go. Them, oh, little red potatoes. Okay. Okay, I can turn off no clip because that's not what I'm supposed to do here. All right, but first things first, now that I'm in my regular form, let's get the dunk tank going. All right, is it a hit? Is it a miss? Let's find out. It is a hit, and I am in the drink. This is my life. These are my choices. I'm actually debating keeping the dunk tank around past the month of May, but I'll figure that part out later. All right. Suggestion. Catch up when you're in potato form. So I do have ways of turning certain redeems... What? Who's attacking me? Where are you? Ah, there's a dude. Okay. What if he could just dunk the whole stream and it left a black background? Okay, I'm going to write down some of these ideas, though. Let's see. At the very least, I need to disable the redeems that don't work with final form when I'm in final form. Final form, disable incompatible redeems. I can do that through Mix It Up. That's something I've done before. Let's see. What if you sent a dunk tank to each viewer's home and... Well, okay, that might be a bridge too far because I may have a day job, but I don't think I can afford that.
Door won't open.
Just imagine the shipping. Water included. Oh my god, Waterway would be so expensive to ship. Okay, I'm gonna pause the game for a minute, because I have absolutely no idea where I'm supposed to go. I've been wandering around for about 20 minutes. Let's see, Daikatana, walkthrough. Yeah, I genuinely have no idea where I'm supposed to go. Unfortunately, the game mutes the music when I am clicked out of it. You know, while I review this, why don't I go ahead and take my next stretch break? I need to get up and move around for a minute anyway. So I will figure out what the I'm supposed to do next. And I'll be back in a minute. Yoink! And I'm back. Let's see. If anyone cares to donate $1,873,046 to me, I'm developing a lightweight collapsible dunk tank that can be shipped for as little as $10. Okay, wait a minute. That's a very specific number for an investment. How did you come up with exactly $1,873,046? All right, so while I was on break, I didn't actually get up and stretch. That was something I didn't do. But I did find out what the frick I'm supposed to do next. And in my defense, this was kind of obtuse. So I need to go back into town. My earlier $46,889 R&D project developed that price. Sorry, I see those kinds of crazy numbers and my thoughts are, sorry, just the infinite money that goes into the plagiarism machine. Oh, but don't worry, in another couple of years, it'll be able to do stuff. Uh-huh. Okay, I need to find the dragon statue. Is around... Ah, dragon statue. My plagiarism machine only cost about 20 bucks. Okay, I would at least be marginally more... I would be more interested in your plagiarism machine than the normal ones for that reason. Hold up, there we go. It'll do better plagiarism. Just give it 10 more years. So... a couple of you... okay, I'm not going to phrase it that way. So the owners of the company where I work are very enthusiastic about AI to the point that they're telling people, hey, you should ask GPT 5 questions every day. Thus far, that mandate came out about 3 weeks ago, and thus far I have asked it approximately 0 questions because I'm not fucking terrible at my job. Okay. Let's check something. Alright. This is bullshit. The solution to the puzzle was to break the ice. That is not any kind of interaction we've had in this game at any point. How was I supposed to know to do that? But now I know. Alright. Down we go. Okay, this is our second widget. We need to leave the village. Okay, I can in fact climb out of the water. I would not put it past it to be like, surprise, you're drowning. Okay, now I need to go back to the church because the last widget we need is there. Is it at least called the water stone or something? No. No, it is not. Okay, is this... is it this way? Oh wait, this is back where we started. We need to go back into town. Now, I will say, I have talked about this with my immediate boss, and he is a similar... he is similarly skeptical of generative, of the plagiarism machine. The only use case I can think of where I would actually, like, AI would help my job is decoding shaders. Not writing shaders, not designing shaders, but generating a HLSL shader code and determining, hey, is this, you know, what are the instruction calls? Basically, technical stuff that I do not know how to do, and there just are not resources at the company. It's not a matter of, you know, oh, there's someone whose job this is. It's that they're not going to hire someone to do this. But again, let me reiterate, like, I compile the shader on my own in Amplify or Unity shader graph, and then I take that compiled file and ask, you know, what's the instruction count, how many sub-shaders, blah, blah, blah. That could actually be useful. Okay, and now I can't find my way back to the damn church. I know the first thing someone I work would do is violate ITAR and get arrested. What is ITAR? I wish this game had a map. It'll be great until GPT hallucinates and tells you a bunch of lies. Export controls for sensitive projects. Oh, yeah. No, like, I'm pretty sure GPT by its very nature is not any sort of privacy compliant. Not even a little. Okay, I have no idea how to get back to the church. Unless... Okay, wait, the Dragon Claw, is it this way? Nope. There we are. I am not worried because our software is unreadable by screen reader. We're still trying to fix this. Sounds to me like there's not a problem here. Okay, there's supposed to be something behind here. It's a feature? Yeah, that sounds like a feature. Yeah, if your software cannot interface with generative AI, don't fix that. Hee hee hee. You have to fix it by 2026 unless the feds cancel that law. Oh. Well, you got it. You got nearly a year. Okay, there's supposed to be a building I can reach by running across these rooftops. Dreadful. Okay, there's supposed to be something behind these pews. Is there a switch I'm not seeing? Can't break them. No, there are a couple of people, not directly in my department, who are very enthusiastic about GPT and whatnot. I'm glad I don't have to interface with them very much. Okay, I'm going to look up something real quick. Where is the third one? Okay, go into the church, turn left, you'll see a row of seats. Behind the seats is a door where ladders and ropes go up to the tower. Go onto the roof below and go over to the open window and jump down. Okay, I'm looking for an open window. Kind of wild to think that the apps I write are more secure than a number of government agencies right now. At the risk of getting a bit full life consequences, I saw someone on Blue Sky post something funny. It's like all these IT security data leaks, like Signalgate and whatnot. None of that would have happened if the government didn't purge of all the furries in government. Because nobody knows IT like furries. I don't mean that as a backhanded thing. Like, no, really, these people know their stuff. It's genuinely impressive. Okay, there's supposed to be an open window. Oh, I'm sliding. Furries prop up the entire IT infrastructure. Yeah, like, I'm not being sarcastic about that at all. Like, they're the ones who built all this shit. Ah, there's the open window. Okay, now I know where I'm supposed to go. All right. Almost like fucking around on your own time with your preferred medium leads to understanding and concept mastery. This is something that my boss is a very big advocate for, and that's just like having time to experiment and like play around with the tool. And one thing he's been very like trying to tell us, like, if you try studying something and fail, that's okay. You still learn something. Ah, there's the third widget. The Ring of Fire Protection. Woo. Wait, Ring of Fire Protection, is that what I'm supposed to have? Let's see. over the window and drop down. Grab the purifier shard and hit use on the organ to open a trapdoor on the floor. This is another thing, but not the thing I'm looking for. Oh wait, this is a completely different room. Let's see. There's a certain tenacity brought about by genuine interest that can't be replicated with any amount of schooling. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about my job, what I do for a living. I'm a 3D tech artist by trade. I work at a VR development firm, and so much of my time at work is spent like writing tools to help the animation team, as well as like basically like pipeline, asset pipeline and stuff like that. And I've had to learn a little bit of scripting for that. I've learned Mel scripting. I've learned Unity shader graph. And the best work is when I get bored and have free time. Okay. Shard number 2, and then we're supposed to activate the organ. Yep. Okay, good enough. I find myself in the game dev to custom ERP software pipeline. Enterprise res... I'm glad you clarified, because I didn't want to make any assumptions, but I was kind of wondering. I know what that acronym means. And if you're on the internet, you probably do too. I got poisoned. Someone always asks. That doesn't surprise me. Ow! Oh, we got the thingy. The Trigon Keystone. Hooray. Hey, now how the flip do I get out of here? Yeah, I got ammo, but how do I get out of here? The ladder is broken. Am I trapped? Sorry, checking a thing. Okay. Climb back up, out. Throw a switch on the post in order to raise up the ladder. Like, so many of these things are just not clearly communicated. Oh, and another raid. Let's see, who is it? All right. Karn, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. You were playing Ghost of Tsushima. You know, I've never gotten around to playing that. I hear it's really good. Yeah, I have a PlayStation, but I never got around to playing it. I'm trying to find a switch to raise this here ladder. And I don't see a switch. Karn, if you need to raid and run, I totally understand. By all means, go do what you gotta do. Let's see. A raid approaches. The game, Ghost of Tsushima, the streamer greets you. Well, thank you for the greeting. Those of you coming in with Karn, I am Rekujira, Lalafel Papato, and Punmeister Extraordinaire. I do variety gaming, I do Gunpla stuff, I do live 2D, live 2D rigging, sometimes I do other co-working productivity, and tonight I am bashing my head against Daikatana, which is a legendarily bad game, and even with some necessary quality of life improvements from fan patches, this game is still real bad, folks. Okay, where? There's a switch that's supposed to raise a ladder, and I don't see it. I don't see anything to interact with. Let's see. John Romero is going to make you bored. So are you John Romero's Karn? I know you know the line. Finish the sentence. We're gonna wait here until you do. Any minute now. John Romero's gonna make you his friend. That is heartwarming. This is peak Daikatana excitement. Spud close-up with a wide-angle lens. Oh, Rat, you haven't even seen the extreme close-up yet. This is the close-up. I don't use this very often. John Romero's going to make you his bench. John Romero's going to make you bored. You know, honestly, that's kind of the reality of the situation, because this is about the third time I've gotten stuck on this game. Okay, you know what? You didn't see that. John Romero's going to make you his bench. In this AU, he's a fitness instructor.
Door won't open.
Oh, wait, I can climb out this way. Okay, we can go back out the way we came, and now I think we can actually proceed. Okay. So now I think we go out through the back of here, because we have the 3 keystone whatevers. But this is not the way through. Yeah, in all honesty, like, this might be the last time I stream Daikatana, because aspects of this level of the level design in this game get me lost so often that I spend too much time wandering around and I'm getting bored. So if I'm being perfectly honest, this is probably going to be the last ride for Daikatana, but it has been a fascinating experiment. That'd be lack of level design, I think. Yeah, like, again, I see what they're trying to go for here. It's an interesting experiment, but none of this is really polished to the level of actually being fun. Okay, we have not fully explored this area back here. I think 3 streams counts as fulfilling the bet. I have given it the good college try. I will not feel bad about bailing after this one. Okay, collapsed bridge.
Door won't open.
Okay, I'm gonna quick save real quick. Okay, am I supposed to go in the water? This is probably a death trap. The anti-war inspector. Yeah, that's a reasonable way to put it. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, I found this ice trap before, so I'm gonna load back. And lo, I have crossed the bridge. Now can I proceed? Oh, get me. Where the hell am I supposed to even go? Okay, once again, I must consult a guide and find out where the hell I'm supposed to go. Okay, back in town, turn left to get to a dragon statue. Continue across, the next area, there's some steps down, level transition. Get to the back of the church, shoot the wheelbarrow. Okay, so we need to get back to the church. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna reload. Okay. Let's double back and get to the church. I said double back and get to the church. Speaking of War Inspector, and I know I mentioned Deus Ex once or twice in the stream already. Let's see, wheel. Okay, supposed to smash a wheelbarrow. Nope, that's not it. I'm a few years behind on this, but H Bomber Guy actually did like a 3-hour, 33-minute, and 33-second long video essay on Deus Ex. Not Mankind Divided. Frick. The one before that, Human Revolution, which I remember quite liking. And I didn't realize, but I probably should have, that Warren Spector has actually done a couple of talks at GDC. I need to watch those, just because I would love to hear more about his design mythos for Deus Ex. He did cut away to a couple of parts of the of his talk. You know, a 3-hour, 33-minute, 33-second video would have made more sense for Planescape Torment. You know, I never actually played Planescape Torment, so I'm afraid that point of reference is lost on me. I know I had some friends who played it, but I myself never did. The problem with Human Revolution was time crunch outsourcing the boss fights. Actually, you know what? Let me post the link to the video essay, because it's heckin' long, but if you have time to watch it, let's see. H Bomber Guy, Deus Ex. There we go. I will also post this on my Discord. Shameless plug. Let me go ahead and do that now. And much of H Bomber Guy's thesis regarding Human Revolution is it's a really good stealth action game. But actually, in terms of exploration, player freedom, like the stuff that Deus Ex is really known for, it kind of missed the mark. I found a secret. It's the dorkfish! Oh my god, I found the dorkfish! Ah! I got eaten by the dorkfish! Turn around. Show us that beautiful face. It's not going to show us his beautiful face. That's basically an Easter egg among game developers in the 90s. Yes, the dorkfish. Is it? Okay, so that's not how I'm supposed to progress. Oh, I fell down. Okay, let's reload. Let's see. But yeah, yeah, a good bit of what H Bomb Guy was talking about is the range of exploration and the way systems kind of interact in immersive sims. Human Revolution doesn't really have that. It leaned much more into being combat focused, which is not a bad thing. Combat in that game is great. But the original Deus Ex... Here's a good way I can put it. The rocket launcher in Deus Ex, the Gep gun, you use it as much as a lockpick as you do as an actual weapon. Does he exist in other games? Ratmus, are you referring to the Dorkfish? I will make a note to post more information about him on my Discord later. But there are, like, I don't know the full story, but a whole bunch of action games from the 90s all featured this big green fish with sort of a expression, hence the name Dorkfish. And I think it was something of an in-joke among game developers. So it does feature in other games. As Aokas said, it's in the Elder Scrolls games. I know it's in some other ones too. I think it was probably in like, I don't know if it was in the Doom. Being a level layout in Doom 2. It was a whole level in Doom 2? How did I miss that? But in any case, yeah, it was something of a recurring in-joke. Let me make a note of that and I'll find information on it later. Dorkfish for Ratmost. Cool. I'll post about that later. Immersive sims are just weird to me because they feel less like an actual genre, more like a rider to other games. Huh. I tend to like immersive sims, but I'm not, I tend to not be very good at them because I die a lot. Ah, here we go. Okay. So another example. I had to look up that I was supposed to smash that cart just now to reveal the path through. The game does not tell you that this is what you're supposed to do. There we go. Hey. Not fish level. If you took the wall layout and looked at it from above, it was dorkfish. Oh, that's amazing. I didn't know that. I had no idea, and I'm so glad they did. Okay. Oh, we can finally get out of this fucking level. Ugh.
This path should take us up the side of the mountain and put us right in front of Gareth's castle. Hopefully we won't encounter too much trouble along the way. Is something wrong?
Just feeling
She got a stomachache.
queasy from that rat bite. It'll pass.
Not if that rat was a carrier for the plague that's been sweeping over this garden.
Oh no. Oh yeah, apparently in this game the bubonic plague literally turns you into a flesh-eating zombie.
Let's keep going.
Suit yourself.
With the texture work in this game, it'd be hard to tell if you're infected. Okay. Ugh. That level was brutal. If I had a nickel for every time the bubonic plague turned me into a flesh-eating zombie. Yeah, it's weird how often that happens, isn't it? It's to be expected. Okay, we gotta deal with some critters. Oh yeah, this is a shooter game. I have to shoot things with a gun. It's been a while. Okay, you look for real. Enjoy your lurk. Thanks for hanging out, Rat. I don't know why they insist on having so many, like, tiny enemies close to the ground. Dope fish. For you, the day you turned into a flesh-eating zombie due to bubonic plague was the worst day of your life. For me, it was Tuesday. Raul Julia? Was that the actor's name? Oh, we got bigger zombies now. Wasn't M. Bison the last role he ever had on camera? Before he passed away? On one hand, what a role to go out on, but on the other hand, what a role to go out on. Oh, I'm getting... Oh, these guys just spawn endlessly. That's cool. I don't know what John Romero has against hit scan guns, because most weapons in this game are projectile-based. At least this one, the projectile moves fast. You can actually hit something with it. Okay. I need to keep moving, because I'm just going to take damage infinitely. Ah! Up! Okay, I'm going to use the gun. Ooh, a treasure chest. I died. Okay, let's just try that again. So now that I know that these guys are just going to show up constantly, I'm just going to run. I died. Hello, died. Slappies. You know, honestly, this Doom Glove does look kind of cool. Like, let's look at this thing for a moment. It's all covered in skulls with like a lion's head on it. The fingertips are impractical, but that's how you know it's a claw weapon. It's literally a claw weapon. Slappies. Okay, I'm just gonna keep running. I want to look at this house. Okay, can we go inside? All right, let me in. Oh, rats. Okay, armor. Okay. Ugh. Oh, another dead dude. Okay, we got ammo. Ow. Okay, do I need to break this? I don't think I'm supposed to break that water wheel. Ah, well, we can go this way. Oh, there's a secret up there. Can I ride the water wheel to get up there? Maybe. But I don't need that secret. I'd rather move on. Choppy choppy. Okay, you can't gib it for some reason. Oh, now I get it. It's called the... Wait, let me... Wait till I get to a safe spot and I can read that. I don't know how to open this door. Oh wait, there is no safe spot because enemies spawn infinitely around here. Okay, ballista logs. Are we supposed to have a ballista launcher by now? Okay. Oh, now I get it. It's called Daikatana because the katana K's the katana hits you and you die. Yeah, that's Daikatana in a nutshell. Okay, how am I supposed to proceed here?
Ah, beans.
Because my gamer senses tell me I'm supposed to light those torches, but I don't see anything to light them with. Unless... Quick save. Is there anything behind the waterfall? Ah! There is something behind the waterfall. But now I'm trapped in the waterfall. Now I'm trapped in the freezing water. The moral of the story here is don't go chasing waterfalls. And we gotta go all the way back here to climb out of the water. Boo? Why boo? I'm just saying don't go chasing waterfalls. Better to stick to the rivers and lakes that you're used to. And I still don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Because my gamer senses tell me I'm supposed to light these torches, but I don't have a weapon that does that. Dai usually means great, so if I'm not mistaken, isn't Daikatana just greatsword? Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the joke here. I think there is a actual style of Japanese sword called a Daikatana, but I think in this case, John Romero is trying to be clever. Or possibly large sword. Yes, John Romero's famed magnum opus, big sword. All right, time to consult the guide. Okay, let's see. You get to a broken bridge with a castle across the way. Get the ballista. Jump onto the wall. Wait, jump back down, return to the water wheel. Jump down, go inside the room for more stuff. Once back outside, check the tunnel. You can go across the rock bridge to the locked door in the wall, and there is some health. Okay, well, we'll try that. Also... So apparently you can use this ballista to, like, basically rocket jump over things. That's not what we're supposed to do, but it is an option. The way we're supposed to go is in this cave, I think. Yep. Oh, we haven't gone this way yet. I like how there's just a lava pit in here. Ah! Oh, need some health. And some armor. Ow. So the actual archers are making this groaning sound that kind of reminds me of Minecraft. Okay, let's try the bigger gun. I haven't played Minecraft in a while. Ah. I'll catch up with chat in just a moment. Want to thin the herd of these infinitely spawning dudes. Oh. Wasn't even looking for a shard. Oh, cutscene.
We should stop and rest before going in.
The captions literally said calf, cough, calf.
You sure? You're not looking well at all.
No, I'll be fine. Let's keep going.
Cough with a K, that's how you know it's serious.
Fine. Then let's keep moving.
Let's see. Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls was boosted by mainstream media because it was encouraging folks to know their place and to not try to better themselves, in keeping with public policy of the 90s. In this essay, I will...
We've got to get you some help.
Actually, it's because waterfalls are so fast and dangerous when cornered. This is true.
You'll have to go on without me.
Mikiko.
No can do.
Hey, what are you doing, you...
Hate to disappoint you, lady. But we don't
The only thing more dangerous than a cornered waterfall are, like,
Just have to hang in there until we can
are
find a
monks
cure for that
who
demon
train and
plague.
practice meditation by standing underneath a waterfall. Thought it was don't do drugs or cheat on a spouse. Cat, we live in different times now. I don't want to elaborate, but you know what I mean. I'm just gonna shoot a zombie in the head. Oh, come on, there we go. Okay, I can see why people kind of like these Norse levels, because the infinitely spawning enemies does actually, like, really ramp up the tension. So now that there's stuff to react to, I am significantly less bored. I wonder if these these zombies don't give experience, because that could be a real way to game the system. Because I haven't gotten a whole lot of experience despite killing a butt ton of zombies. Oop, rat spotted. Dwarf! Oh, there's stuff back there. Hey, Taters, how much you want to bet that this treasure chest will explode? Ow! At least enemies can't reach me here. A moment's peace. Oh, quick save here. Yup. Lappies. Ow. Is this the way I'm supposed to go? I don't know which way I'm supposed to go from here. Ah! We got a secret. Maybe if I go this way, or have we already been this way? This is where we just came from. From whence we just came. I think that's how that works grammatically. Okay, let's go up the thing. Hey! Quit it. Oh, there's a switch. Okay. Switch. There we go. And a breakable door. Hey, I'm trying to dig a hole here. Can I come through the hole? I can. Am I supposed to? I'm not actually sure. This feels like a trap. It's a trap. It was a trap. Okay, so maybe this is not the way I'm supposed to go. That red water is defending itself somehow.
Oh my god!
Gotta watch out for that red water. It'll get you. That feels like something I should be able to interact with. Everybody look away for a moment. Ow. Hey. Am I supposed to use the ballista to jump across? Wait, am I actually supposed to rocket jump across that? That would be wild if that was how you're meant to traverse that, and they didn't tell you. wild, but not unexpected, really.
Can't get it open.
Yeah, as long as I can progress. Rocket jumps are a big John Romero thing. This is true, and I wonder if they just assume you know that. Oh, excuse me. I could drop down there, but there's one room we haven't looked at yet. Hey, quit it. Oh, the next level. I'm gonna go back because we probably needed a shard or something. Shard of the Purifier. Not that I expect to really collect them all tonight. But, you know, why not? Okay, quick save in case this is a death trap. This is not a death trap. This just takes us way far back. So, back we go. Because I'm not walking through all that bullshit again. Excuse me. Okay. Oh, uh-oh. Well, here we go. By the by, if any of you are... The question was asked before, has John Romero made me his bitch? I have been made his bitch 85 times. For those of you keeping score at home. Okay, so they made a point of saying, like, the dead rise and all that. I refuse to believe there were this many villagers to rise as corpses. That does not seem plausible. Ah. Okay, so that one lever I couldn't reach. We're not supposed to shoot it, we're supposed to just interact with it. But there wasn't any platform or solid surface on which to... Whatever. The claw! Ooh. Mega shield, don't mind if I do. Hey, buddy. Be free. But don't be a dick about it. I think he was going to be a dick about it. That was self-defense. Ah, actually a power-up. Power! To quote Jeremy Clarkson, who's kind of an asshole, but he is funny. Aha! Ammunition. Meh. Okay, now we can go through that central tower. So my concern with this Norse-themed levels is we're supposed to be collecting 7 shards of, like, the Holy Sword, whatever. So much like the Aegis shield, or the Aegis tokens in the Greco-Roman locale, I'm pretty sure I'm going to miss one. So I'm not sure how we're going to proceed once that happens. But that's assuming I even get to that point in the playthrough tonight, which I don't really expect to. Okay, treasure chest. Ooh. Another mega shield. But I've already got one. Okay, I don't need the ammo. Anything over here? Oh, googly eyes. Thank you, rat. Okay, could use some health. That's fine. Hey, quit it. Yeah, I need to do a little bit of maintenance because I either need to add these googly eyes to I either need to add the googly eyes to the final form or disable those. I have the technology. I just need to do it. Okay, now let's go this way. Oh, I'm in the drink. Well. Okay, those of you wishing that the dunk tank was actually fry oil, this is what happens. I scream and I die. Is that what you want? Don't answer that. Okay, we can cross this. Wait it. I think I need to go over here. How do I open these gates? Can I just crawl around them? It doesn't seem to be a thing. Is there anything up there? Nope. Blah, 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 blah. Let me adjust one thing in the game settings real quick. I think it's texture gamma. Let's raise that up some. Okay, now we can see a little better. I'm not seeing a switch, which means if there's a lever to get through here, it's not in this room. Blah, blah, blah. Was it over here in the prison area? Oh, okay, there's a pathway I didn't see. Okay. Choppy, choppy, choppy. Okay, so this is a switch we're supposed to throw. Oh, and now we're behind. Okay, that's the room we were in just now. Oh boy. I know what's going to happen when I throw that lever. I'm just going to take a moment and, Oh! Do they revive if you don't destroy the body? Is that the interaction here? Because if that's the case, that's interesting. Flippy the switch. Ah, okay. So at least it's doing a pretty good job of putting you on a required path to get the purifier shards. Ah, that is a switch. Not always clear what's a lever and what isn't. Oh, we're almost at a level up. I see. So I think to give something, you gotta use the claw. Okay. Interesting. Like, there are a lot of neat ideas in this game, but everything just needs another little more time in the oven. A little more time in pre-pro. Do I have to hit all three quickly enough to... Oh no, did I just... Did that open the trap door and I just sent these guys into a lava death? Well, that's a thing I just did. Don't worry about it. Chop. Hey, buddy. Okay.
Can't get it open.
That door doesn't open. At least not yet. Yep, plague rats. Power. The power-up placement in this game is weird, because, like, look at how many things I have to fight right now. There aren't any, that's the joke. Okay, this is the way we just came in. There is a heart right there we can take, but I don't need it. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, we have not been this way. Okay, so now that I know that the claw gives monsters so they don't come back, that does answer a question I had, because the Daikatana seems more powerful than the other melee weapon, so why would you ever use the other melee weapon? The answer is you have to. Oh, I need to gib. Deleted. Yeah, now that I've been doing that, I'm pretty sure that's the interaction here. Because I'm not noticing as many of those werewolves coming back. Oh, I'm out of bolt ammo. Oh, that's bad. Stop eating me. I know I'm a snack. But ask first. Okay, it cleared once we killed all the enemies. Oh, that's a trap. Huh. That could have been awkward. Is she? Okay. So I think we're supposed to go down this way. Yup. Ah, yep, that's the way. Okay, scene transition. We still don't have a third gun. And we don't have any ammo for our bolt gun, which is a problem. Okay, like, so honestly, apart from that village where we got stuck trying to find the items, this Norse level is legitimately fun. Like, there's not really a qualifier there. It's actually good. I'm actually having a good time. And not just marveling at the baffling choices. There's a lot of that, don't get me wrong. But there's also actual fun to be had. Okay, that's the central room. Ballista! Oh, it nails him to the wall. That's funny. Come here. Come here. Smack. Ow! Oh, hey, crew. Hope your morning is going well. I am still playing Daikatana. This might be the last stream I do it. I'm very heavily considering, retiring the game, because on this stream alone, I've gotten stuck, like, 3 times. Although this, the Norse locale we're in is actually pretty fun. Okay, make that 4 times I've gotten stuck. Wait a second. Oh, this is a third gate. Okay. There we go. Now we can proceed. Okay. Now, so we finished the, like the Greco-Roman level that I was stuck on before. And so now in the Norse locale, our weapons are the claw. A bolt gun, basically an actually working pistol, who knew? And a kind of a rocket launcher, but not. Oh, uh-oh. This is probably bad. Whoa. Holy crap-oly. That is a wizard. I beat up a wizard. Ooh, a thingy. Oh, is that a new weapon for us? Probably. Ooh, the Stavros stave. It looks kind of like a fire dick. We have acquired 1 fire dick. Yeah, just like the real thing. Whoop. Chop. Okay, so ammo for the fire dick is very limited. Still just need bolts for the regular bolt gun. Oh, we leveled up. Boost vitality. I feel like I'm missing something because I'm kind of stuck on melee weapons right now. May I please have some ammo? Some ammunition, sir. Might I please have some bullets? Oh, that is a trap. This game wasn't meant to be played. Blame the fans for making it playable. I mean, crew, you're joking, but you're actually right. So, okay. So from what I understand it, there are two main things that have been done to make the game playable. The original version of this game that came out, to save your game required a consumable, and there was no quick save. So that alone would make it unplayable. Second, and this is something that I've turned on, the fan patch lets you modify your sidekick behavior to either give them infinite health or just turn them off completely. I turned them off completely. But yeah, without either of those options, this game would not be enjoyable. I'm sorry, I should clarify. If you had to worry about your ally health, this game would be unplayable because they have no self-preservation instinct. Their AI programming is so limited. They just keep running into the fray all the time. That's all they ever did. As I understand it. Not to mention just their general pathfinding was just real bad. So the fan mod turns them into Final Fantasy 16 companions. I think, as I understand, the 1.3 fan patch, they did say they fix a lot of their pathing AI. When I first started the stream series, I did have the companions turned on, and they didn't get stuck on obstacles very much. They were almost useful, which means they weren't useful, but at least they didn't completely ruin the game. Slappies. Ow. Okay, I'm just gonna proceed. Damn it, I did it again. Okay. I'm just gonna run. I'm gonna ignore that one treasure chest, because that is a trap. And I'm not gonna step on the center pieces, because that gets you killed. I'm just gonna run. Reku's got the zoomies. Ah! Ow. 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 Yoink. Okay, these guys just spawn infinitely, so there's no need to worry about giving. Damn it. Okay, maybe I'll use... I've only got a big gun, so I might just have to use that. You know, I've got the staff, and I'm not using it. Oh, this thing is like a grenade launcher. Nice. Okay, actually kind of fun. Get me. Coming through. Oh, nope. That'll get me killed. I'm gonna have to jump. That didn't work. Y'all didn't see that. So I think we're meant to ballista jump over that pit, because I otherwise don't see how we're supposed to activate it from this side. Okay, I'm gonna quick save here. I ran past a whole lot, so I'm gonna double back and see if stuff I'm supposed to do here. Slappies. Okay, there are some health pickups and stuff. Do I have to clear the room first? Or is there a lever or a switch that I'm not seeing? Okay, this is... Okay, we need to go back. Oh, those things. That's what was attacking me. Little flappy guys. Okay. Looking for switches, things that are out of order. I don't see a way to open this grate. Well, I'm gonna die to poison. Unless... Aha! Yeah, it's nearing end of stream anyway. Oh! The switch was right here. Is it a trap? It is not. Open switch, almost dies to bat. Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, the most dangerous monsters are just like the tiny little guys. Because they have microscopic hitboxes. And this game is designed for you to rely on melee. And I still don't have any bolts for my basic gun. Okay. I want to get past this level, at which point I'll probably wrap up stream. Flappy. This is a long level. Oh, we're getting near the top of the wizard's tower. Oh, that's the end of that level. Okay, let's see. E3M4C. Oh, cutscene.
Getting the feeling we're being led like lambs to the slaughter?
What gives you that idea, Superfly?
Considering everything that's happened, can you blame me?
I suppose not. But there's no turning back now, so let's just stay on our guard and concentrate on finding King Gareth.
All right, I'm gonna save my game. Okay, I think we're gonna wrap up there. Yeah, it's getting about that time. I got work in the morning. Okay, while I find someone to raid, let's go to the other room real quick. No, thanks for hanging out, Sky. Appreciate folks hanging out and watching me bang my head against this very strange game. No, there's no letting involved. I appreciate people who hang out. My next stream will be on Saturday morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm gonna be doing some more clip editing. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my RoboCop Rogue City playthrough, because I made a highlight reel for that, but I'm going to split those out into individual clips I can post on socials. I think that's going to be my approach from now on. Like, not that I won't make highlight videos anymore, but... Oh god, ow, god, ow. Thank you. But, the last clip I posted, the gas leak one, actually did really good numbers on YouTube. I'm surprised. So I think I'm going to try leaning more into editing and producing shorts, because I enjoy the process, and I'm going to be honest, I enjoy the results. So, okay, that'll be on Saturday morning. Otherwise, I'm probably going to be changing things up starting next week. I think I'm about done with Daikatana. I think I have fulfilled my contractual obligation. I may keep this around as more punishment stream. In fact, I think that's what I'll do, because I'm at about probably the halfway point of the game, give or take. So, maybe I'll save the other half for the next charity donathon, or maybe I'll give it a break and come back to it later. Either way, I'm going to find a new game that I actually want to play, and that'll be on next Thursday. Tuesday is TBD. But as always, if you want to keep up with what I'm doing, check out me on the social medias. I also have a Discord, and as soon as I know what the hell I'm doing, you'll know what the hell I'm doing. All right, so who is on right now? Okay, we're gonna raid into Nelly. I have not raided into her in a while. She is playing Blueprints, which I think is like some sort of roguelike exploration puzzle game. It sounds pretty cool. But let me get you your raid messages. Okay, and Nelly and Grits. Boom, raid is set up. Copy my own raid message, because I forget to do that sometimes. And otherwise, yeah. Daikatana. Really weird game. Still really weird. And even after fans' attempts to try to fix it over 20 years, it's still not great. Ba-da-da-da-da-ba.